How many Shakespeare shows have you done, and how is this different from other Shakespeare shows?
I've been in 9 Shakespeare shows. A few of them I've done a couple of times. This is the first Shakespeare show I've ever done that isn't written by William Shakespeare. So that's different. It's also the first extremely farcical and just like totally off the wall type Shakespeare show I've ever done. It's a lot of fun.
Sure. I've done one Shakespeare show. I did Midsummer, and this is very, very different. It is a lot of poking fun at the old English language, and a lot of chaos is the best word for it.
So I've done a few Shakespeare shows before this, not a lot, and I studied a little bit of Shakespeare in college, but no, this is a really fun show. It's different than other Shakespeare because it kind of adds in kind of pop culture references, and it makes it a lot more modern while also kind of using that kind of Shakespearean language kind of throughout.
Does the audience need to know anything about Shakespeare or his plays before seeing this show?
No. I'd argue that probably you know a lot about Shakespeare that you just don't really realize that you know a lot about, because there's so many famous lines that are just kind of a part of our world that we don't realize come from Shakespeare. But absolutely you don't need to know about Shakespeare. If you do know a lot about Shakespeare, this show's even, more amazing in that way. But no, you don't need to know a lot about Shakespeare.
Absolutely not. If you have not even heard of William Shakespeare, you will enjoy the show. It is super funny. It's got a lot of very current pop culture references, stuff that was originally in the script and stuff that we've added in where it's fit. And it's just it's a really enjoyable experience.
What's something you're excited about in doing this play?
I'm very excited to just hear the audience's reactions to all of the kind of inside jokes and all of the pop culture references that we have kind of sprinkled throughout the show.
I'm excited to play just all these different characters, to just play around with friends. This is a show that is made for actors. This is a show that's made to just not take itself seriously and just have a good time.
There are about 40 different characters. And if you'll see this video, you'll see that there's only 3 of us. So I'll leave the imagination up to you.
Any last comments about this show or why someone should come see it?
I think that this show has the potential to be the funniest of this season, if not of many seasons in the future. I was in Unnecessary Farce, and it was super funny, but there were only a few times when I was reading the script where I was laughing out loud. This script, just reading it, has made me laugh out loud at least once per scene. It's incredibly funny.
I think you should come and see it because not very often do you get to see Shakespeare's language kind of integrated with the current things that we have going on in our society, and we like to poke fun at a lot of things that Shakespeare wrote about as well.
I think everybody should come see this because it could not only be absolutely amazing, but it could be an absolute train wreck, which is also kind of fun to watch. So come on out. It's going to be fun.